Chris Graham for Top Rope Pro Wrestling. I'm talking with Shawn Daivari, and Daivari will be on our New Year's Chaos show. That's coming up on Saturday, January 5th, 2013, Virginia Horse Center in Lexington. Shawn, first off, just want to say thanks for joining us tonight. You will be on our show at New Year's Chaos. Just talk about, you're coming to Virginia. It may have been a while since you've been in Virginia. Maybe talk just about how you're going to be on the show and getting out there in front of the crowd here in Virginia.
It's always exciting every time we get to come back and visit Alaska and the East Coast area. Like, there's a really, really passionate wrestling fans in a few different territories left in the country, and that's one of them. Obviously, like in the South Central area part of the country, Texas and Louisiana is a really good one, but the Mid-Atlantic's always been a hotbed too. So anytime we come to the Virginia and the Carolinas, it's always really exciting because we give and take with our crowd. So our crowd gives us a ton, we're able to give a ton back, and we can put on a better performance.
Talking with Shawn Daivari here on our show, and you mentioned, Shawn, our fans here are used to wrestling dating back to the early days. Of course, the Mid-Atlantic was really hot here. So switching gears a little bit, we have to talk about, you've been in the news in the last couple of months. An incident on, I think it was a subway train at the Minneapolis airport, and you emerged as a sort of hero. If you could talk about that a little bit and just, what you saw that day, and I guess you didn't have a lot of time to react. You just reacted.
Yeah, I mean, it was nothing I don't think anyone else would have done differently than what I did. It just had someone happen to really fit from television, so it kind of became a bigger deal than it really was. But there was a guy harassing another guy publicly in front of everybody, and then it seemed like it was about to become physical, and I just injected myself into the situation to try to help the guy out before it became physical. Just because there weren't any officers or security there at the time, so like if there were police or officers or somebody in security outside, I would let them handle it, but I didn't want to risk a verbal harassment become a physical harassment in front of my eyes, because then, that was something I felt guilty about, especially when I was kind of looking at that situation. 90% sure I could have neutralized it without anyone getting hurt significantly, so I was glad I stepped in because, I made it all in the airport before a police officer could show up, so I'm glad I was able to help someone out in need, and I guess I don't think it's anything out of the ordinary that not anyone else would have done. Just someone had to recognize me off television and told this guy, told that guy, told this guy, and it kind of became a bigger deal.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's the response been? I mean, obviously your name's been in the news for this, and what's the response been maybe from fans as well? Have you heard back from fans who say, hey man, nice job?
That's kind of been the whole thing about it. It's kind of weird, but, for a lot of different reasons, mostly for like the characters I played on television and stuff, like not the fans' job to give me a pat on the back or just say good job, or like we really like seeing that or stuff. It's usually, it's always been, the role of the villains I played in different characters I've had on like WWE and TNA and stuff. I don't get the opportunity to do that, so I think it's something that every wrestling fan always wants to do. They always want to get a big guy on the back, but they're never presented the opportunity to. So I think now we finally get to do that, and when I wrestle in different cities across the country, getting that kind of reaction from the fans where it's not one that I'm typically used to or not one of the characters I've been able to play before. It's kind of nice to just see that, regardless of what you're doing on the show versus what you do in real life, just appreciate both of them and they respect you as a character and let you play that role, and then as a human being, they also think you did something that everyone would love the opportunity to do to some point or another to help someone out.
Talking with Shawn Daivari here on our show, and I was going to ask that too. When I first saw the story, when it popped up a couple of months ago, I was thinking to myself, given that you work, you've often worked as a villain on wrestling shows, that it could make things tough for you business-wise. Has that impacted your ability to get people to still, vilify you when you get in the ring?
No, not really, because like I said, for the most part, I think in this day and age, fans know their role in the show, just like we know our roles, and then as well, fans know they go to the comedy club, they're there to laugh, and not tickle or whatever, and if they go to a music show, they go there to cheer and scream and dance or whatever. Fans, I think, know the same thing, and when they go, they're there to cheer for the good guys, and then yell at the bad guys. So, even though before the show or after the show, we're in the parking lot of the restaurant or hotel or wherever, and even before the series, down on the back, that was a nice thing you did. When I still buy tickets to see, they're playing their roles just like I'm playing mine, and everything kind of falls into place.
Very good. Well, Shawn Daivari will be on our show New Year's Chaos, Saturday, January 5th, 2013 in Lexington, Virginia. More information at topropeprowrestling.com. Shawn, thanks for your time.
Well, thank you.